shadows twist. If you come by, you won't stay on track. But if you stray, you'll hear them say, beware the night that holds no light. Down in the mist.
Hello, everybody, and we're back. Hello, chicken. Hello, Axolotl. Hello, everybody in chat. Welcome, 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 welcome. Super excited. Ooh, I got a nice. We just got a follow. Hell yeah. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. First of all, thank you for coming in, everybody in chat. How's going? Really well. Thank you for asking. Just had a really tough and extremely strange day. Um, but as of right now, I'm super happy to have everyone in. I'm excited to be streaming again. Had a really weird past 3 days, but anyway, we finally have our first, or not first, our second session. Um, and we are gonna be. By the way, congrats on getting affiliate. Thank you so much, Rosalia. Rosalia. Yeah, that is the one. Um, but yeah, hello everybody in chat, and welcome to our, you know, little corner of life. Um, just let me know if anything is wrong, like sounds or, Pocket Bard being a little too loud and all that fun jazz. But hello, everybody in Discord. Our cast and crew are all here essentially. Um, I am joined by the lovely Astrid, played by Wayne. He is the DM of Monday and Thursday groups. Woo! Thank you for the sub. Wait, what's happening? Oh, you gifted subs. Hell yeah! Thank you so much. Music way too loud. Got you. Not a problem. Dropping it down, tad bit. There you go. Yeah. So that is Astrid, played by our lovely Wayne, our lovely DM on Monday and Thursdays. Up on the Roll Without Trace channel. So please definitely have a look over there. you you got a gifted sub, Axe, hell yeah. And then we have Frankie, played by the one and only Radioactive Rabbit. She is also currently on Monday's group, so definitely go check her out. She plays Frankie, a reborn. We have Trilena, played by our lovely Redden. Wait, I practiced this, I promise. I swear I practiced this.
You just say red ant.
Red Ant, yes, Red Ant.
Yeah.
Perfect. That you just heard now was the lovely Trilena. She plays an elf sorcerer. And then Dwalin is gonna be running a little bit late. He is played by the lovely heroic dwarven dwarven, what is he? Warrior? No, wizard slash artificer. And Meep, played by our lovely the Oracle Kane. How about? Oh wait, sorry. How about feeling after getting an affiliate? I am so hella excited. It's incredible that I got an affiliate. So yeah, and now to give you all a quick recap of last week's session, our adventurers traveled to the city of Fanes and started buying some equipment over there. Got some really good stuff from starting equipment from the local shops, and have now traveled down a dirt path essentially to a place that they were warned about, some omens and stuff, and they ended up at the Durst Manor. They are currently exploring said manor, and with all their nightmares that they had previously, they are now here guided by a card, and also some children that they met outside for some to get some help to save their parents and their little brother in the basement. So yeah, they explored the first floor. They're currently exploring the first floor, as you all can see on screen where they are. And another thing that we forgot to introduce is their lovely pet, Astrid and Frankie's little beautiful mini owlbear, Floof Floof. Burned the kids. I don't think we can say that, farm boy. But anyway, hello, heroes. How are you doing this evening?
Good yourself.
Why? Good. Thank you.
Excited.
Are you now? Hell yeah. So excited.
Been waiting for you.
You've been waiting. Super happy, super excited. Hell yeah. Radioactive Rabbit, you here? Wayne, you here?
Hello.
Hello.
I'm here.
Hell yeah. And I don't know if I can hear Radioactive Rabbit, or Frankie, to be clear.
That's probably because I haven't spoken yet.
My bad.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can. Loud and clear. You have a question, Rosalia, before we quickly get into the meat and things. But anyway, we shall pick up where we left off, where you guys entered into the dining room. And the centerpiece you see is a large carved mahogany table. It's surrounded by 8 high back chairs with sculpted armrests and cushioned seats. A crystal chandelier hangs above the table, which is set with replacent silverware and crystal glasses polished to a dazzling shine. And you see steaming hot food spread out throughout the entire table. The likes of roasted chickens, roasted potatoes, salads, and just beautiful wines and everything, all poured into the glass. I will hand it over to the adventurers. What would you like to do at this very moment? Currently Dwalin is not here, so we will just move him over here quickly till he gets here. But yeah, adventurers.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but can I do an investigation check or an insight check to see if this food is like...
Yeah, you can definitely do that. You can give me an investigation check. Yes.
Okay, let me quickly work out how to do that again.
So double click on your token and you will pull up your character sheet, and you can just click investigation for me.
There we go.
There you go.
Normal. Yeah.
Yes, normal. Ooh, pretty dice. 13. And on a 13 you see that the food is actually very normal. There's nothing wrong with it. It looks like really good food that has been spread out on the table.
But we did eat just now. I don't know, guys. I don't trust it.
Yeah,
Seems very
I think
suspicious.
whoever eats this food deserves whatever happens to them. I'm gonna look at Dwalin even though he's not here. But I think he's probably...
Dwalin is currently in the corner having a timeout.
Trouble.
Trouble indeed. But yes. Oh, and by the way, Frankie and Ashad, you guys can control little Floof Floof.
Yes, awesome.
As a matter of fact, what would Floof Floof be doing now that he sees that there's food on the table, actually?
Floof, don't you
Floof
even
Floof
think
is
about
grumpy.
it. We don't know where that food has come. Heal, boy, heal.
Heal. Yeah. Those are
I will then just reach into one of my many pockets and pull out just a little bit of one of the rations and hand it to Flu, who very clearly does seem excited that there is food, but I would prefer he does not eat the food on the table.
Gonna look at Astrid and be like, no, Floof Floof's on a diet.
Yes, but look at it. Would you like to say no to this cute little face?
You're gonna have to carry him.
With much strength.
I'm a little bit scared of what happened to those other, what were they? Puppies. I'd rather they not eat something that we don't know where it came from.
When you mention the wolves, you see one out in the hallway when you strangely first remember them in the living room. One of them is just standing in the hallway, staring into the dining room area.
That's unnerving. You know what? I'm gonna stand right in the corner of this room and does anyone want to look at the puppies? The
I
puppies are
close the
awake.
door.
Thought they were alive.
Oh no. What do we do, guys?
I suggest maybe somebody who's slightly more capable with handling the animals speaks to it. I'm not terrible with it, but if somebody else would like to do it, I will not be opposed to it.
I must admit my animal handling has only ever really been with circus animals. So I don't know how I feel about going to
Me?
what I assume is a wild. Meep, where are you?
He is. Well, hold on, let me see where. She is still in the living room on the other side, so. She's busy chucking things out the window, but she didn't see the wolf pass her, essentially.
Hello! Wallen is back.
Hello!
Oh, thank goodness you're here. There is a puppy wolf thing in the whole area.
Where you are currently sitting.
Wait,
Good.
these are a different wolf? A different
It is
wolf than has been here before?
It is the wolf that you saw inside the living room.
Okay, but I thought we were throwing those out the window.
Yes, Meep has thrown one out of the window. But the other one is now standing in front of you in the hallway. And the second one
Where
is
is
currently
Meep?
staring at you. Is currently staring at you through the living room door. Meep, on the other hand, is in the living room, busy chucking things through the window, not seeing what's behind her. So, yeah.
Gonna call like me.
Hello? I'm here. I'm back, by the way. Hello. Hello.
No.
Meep is here.
How animated is this wolf looking?
Sorry.
Me.
How like animated is this wolf? Is
I
it
think
like
your wolves can tell.
walking around?
It is
Walking.
It's just anywhere. And then
We cannot hear you through your own mic, eh?
Oh yeah, Trilina. Sorry, hold on. The wolf is currently just standing in front of you. And Trilina, to please do ask your question again.
I can't remember my question, I'm not gonna lie. I think I was just calling meat.
Ah,
Or
Wait,
calling
are these wolves like
They were all
walking around
killing
like
me.
living creatures?
I think that was.
no, they're just standing there still. Meep just passed one of them, and the wolves did not react.
Where's
They're
Trelina?
not I'm right by the door.
In the dining room.
The doors that I did close.
Wait. Is she above me and I just can't see?
You can, yeah, there you go.
Oh, there she is.
Oh
Okay.
goodness. Okay, so you're right next to it.
Dwalin will just like tell Trelina, like, he'll just like shoo her backwards. Like, I don't know what's going on with these, but I prefer to have me on the other side of it.
I'd like to try to speak to it if I can.
Go ahead. What would you like to say to the wolf?
Are you alive?
The wolf doesn't react. It just stays still.
Um,
I'm gonna pet it.
can
Nothing
I
happens?
make an
Yes.
Can I make insight or arcana check to if I see know of any? Because wait, do we like lose sight of them for a second, or did it just appear in the living room?
I can tell you that these look like normal statues to you. There's nothing magical about them. Yeah.
No. I know they look normal to me, but I'm like, is there any way I can think of explaining why the thing suddenly apparated into another room?
It didn't apparate. Okay, so I guess you could say apparated, but you can't exactly explain why. They're just there. They just popped up
Is
there.
this the one that I threw out the window?
One moment I saw the place, and then the next second I looked there again. It was there.
Yes, basically. And to answer your question, you chucked the one out. The one is currently like essentially hung, well, not hung, but like over the windowsill. And then these two, while you were busy with that wolf, are now where they are currently.
Alright, I'm gonna pick this one up and carry it to the window.
That
Yeah.
one right there. Go for it.
Yeah.
What was the thing we did last? What did I found some stuff last time, right? I was
Yes, you did.
trying to find my notes on that. Terribly carved figure of a woman, a lock of hair, and what else?
That was it. That was what you found in the panel. Yes.
Okay. Wallen will just tell Kalila, you just keep on that side of me, and tell the others
Okay.
that something wrong's afoot here.
Others?
The
I don't
others, the new
know.
people.
But there's something wrong.
Yes. Whatever this is doesn't just magically apparate out of nowhere.
I figured it must be something that. Do you think that they're playing musical statues?
Exactly what it did.
I have absolutely no idea what's going on. I prefer to not be here.
Maybe they're very well trained. Let's go upstairs and see if there's people that can maybe explain this.
I'd prefer to not leave until I know what this thing is. Otherwise, I'm going to start bashing it to pieces.
Fair enough. I don't think Meep would be very happy with you, though.
What is Frankie?
I'm
and
already
Ashley?
like shoving this through the window. Like
Yeah.
it's just the wolf's butt sticking out right now.
What is Frankie and Ashid currently doing?
Oops.
Maybe just looking at me in confusion.
Anyone?
Are you trying to set the wolves free, or are you trying to steal them?
Bit of both. They deserve to be buried. We all do.
Is anyone by chance looking outside of the window?
I could say I would be
You would
Yeah.
be.
if it's this window that you mean.
Window, isn't she?
Sorry?
Meep is shoving stuff through the window.
Yes, yes. Is anyone else looking through the window?
Nope.
Yeah, Dwalin is keeping an eye on the stuff in front of him.
Okay. I see Frankie standing by a window. By chance, did you look out the window?
At some point, you'll look out the window.
Okay. At the moment you looked out the window, you saw a weird, strange, deer-like figure pass the window in front of you. It went past. You couldn't tell if it was a shadow or, well, if it was real or anything, but you did see it go past.
What happened to the wolf in front of Dwalin?
That one was carried away by Meep.
Meep.
He is now currently shoving it through the window over here. For those of you in Twitch, right there.
Dwalin's just walking into his room, making sure he has
Place
good
is
line of sight.
definitely haunted.
Trelina, I can't keep my eyes on everything at once, please. Stay close by. Just till Meep, Meep, that one, done shoving him out the window, we can barricade it.
All right, but maybe then the whole group should stay together.
I've
Other
got
than
things in
Ashton.
here.
Do we want to barricade ourselves in here? That seems like a bad idea. Rather get out the house.
Well, I would prefer to get out the house, but somebody forgot to keep the door open.
I didn't forget to keep the door open. I decided to stop keeping it open. I am not your door keeper opener.
There, you see, it was a conscious decision.
Fighting won't help us now. Let's just try and get out. Surely there's another exit.
Dwalin's like, okay, you keep an
Meep, why
eye on
don't
these things,
to the window?
and Dwalin is turned to Terlina, keep an eye on these things, and I'll just go and help Meep, and Dwalin, shuffles over to go help Meep shove these things out of the window faster.
Alright, not a problem.
Start to shove out a new one.
Are you shoving this big one in front of the door as well?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, you take it over to the window and they're all essentially hanging outside the window.
Can we push them out and close the window?
Oh yeah, sure, perfectly fine. Throw them out.
Nope.
There you go. They're outside the window.
And these baby wolves?
Oh, those ones are not.
They just
there.
run.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But yeah, the window is closed and all of the wolves are outside.
Is there something to lock the windows or?
You see a little latch on the window. You can lock it.
Dwalin latches the window and pokes.
You do realize there's no glass in that window, right?
Wait, is there no glass in the windows?
I broke it.
Wait, if there's
It
no
shattered
glass,
on the ground.
He turns to Terlina and goes, "Are you sure about this?"
I'm not quite sure of anything at the moment, but I think that it's the best chance we've got at the moment.
I've much some vaguely swear word sounding thing and something that is akin to dwarfish.
Well, what did you have in mind then?
Not people who just break windows that we're trying to keep things out of them. People who keep doors open if we're going into strange houses.
Well, now
But
hopefully
should we not-
won't carry on following us around the house when we're not looking.
Yes, Frankie.
Also, you're contradicting yourself. You were complaining that we closed the door, but then you're complaining that the windows are open.
Where is Frankie currently standing? Just to make sure. Oh, in the dining room?
Frankie, please don't.
Yeah,
do
she's
this.
still in the dining room, just yelling.
Just yelling around the dining room. Okay.
You're not entirely
Suppose I'll
wrong.
come
But
closer to see what these idiots are up to.
What kind of gift?
Also, there's a
do you
creepy
think
deer
the
outside,
beast
by
would
the way,
like?
guys.
A creepy deer.
This creepy deer, mein Scheidse, was it walking on its four legs or was it bipedal?
You couldn't quite tell, Frankie.
Remember?
What about it made it creepy?
Vibes.
Right.
Gave off creepy vibes.
You know, I completely understand that. In the theater, that would be called is mood and atmosphere.
What was that meat, by the way? What were you trying to say?
What gift do you think the beast would like?
Well, I have found what I think is the kitchen.
Indeed. You enter a tidy kitchen with dishware, cookware, and utensils neatly placed on shelves. A work table has a cutting board and rolling pin on top of it. A stone dome-shaped oven stands near the east wall. Its bent iron stovepipes connecting to a hole in the ceiling behind the stove, and to the left is a thin door. And in front right-hand corner of the room stands a small wooden door set into the wall as well.
Would the beast like some offering from here?
I don't know. It says we need to soothe his savage mood. What makes you feel better when you're feeling savage? I like mud.
Fair enough. I'm partial
I-
to food.
as not bad of a chef as I am, I don't know if
Oh.
like bacon would exactly soothe the beast's mood.
Maybe the beast needs a spa day.
Maybe he needs blood.
Hey,
Got any spare blood left?
I'm sure if we all pool our blood into a cup, it might be enough for a little treat.
I'm
I-
rather squeamish around blood, so no thank you.
I'd prefer to not leech out my blood to feed some great beast that gets a hunger for things.
At midnight, he will awaken.
Hey, you're not making the situation better, me.
No.
And what are you doing to make the situation better?
Contemplating how quickly we should set the house on fire, and trying to figure out where things are.
Guys,
How,
sorry, carry on.
I just wanted to ask them, have we been in this house for approximately 20 minutes yet?
Not just yet. Almost.
Alright.
I start looking for hidden doors and compartments.
Is this door? What's inside the door up there?
Okay.
See if the front door works.
Okay, so let's unpack a few things. Meep, you were saying you wanted to look for what?
Any hidden doors or compartments?
So give me an investigation check. While I do that, Frankie, you wanted to check the front door? It is sealed shut.
Double check that it actually is locked.
Yeah, go for it. But you can tell from how it looks. It's sealed shut. Astrid, anything on your side? Just checking.
Nein, danke. I'm sitting on the stairs just petting Fluff.
investigation check me, please. And then, for those of you who went into the pantry, you see one of the shelves contains a beautiful decorative set of plates. And one of those plates seem to be jutting out slightly. And a few inches behind that, you spot a antique copper pot. Its lid is slightly ajar, and you see a cork appears to like jut out from the pot itself.
Can I do an investigation check on the plates and the Watson?
Sure, go for it. Give me an investigation
Investigation. Wait, I
check.
can roll it.
Meep, what did you get for
Here.
investigation first? Sorry.
I got a nat one in that room.
You don't see anything. You just see the normal cupboards around you and no other hidden compartments or anything of the sorts. Dwalin, what was that investigation check, please?
I'm just making sure I get the full roll.
Mm-hmm.
11 total.
11 total. You said you were looking at the plates and the pot, or just the plates?
Both, yeah.
Okay, so with the plates, you see a painted. They're painted with a picture of windmills, and the pot is. Hold on. It contains a bottle of wine, a folded piece of delicate lace, and a veil of a brownish dried, like powder, or sorry, not veil, vial, and a bouquet of whittled sunflowers, tied in a small scroll of parchment.
Okay, so just from the top again, it's a bottle of wine.
Yes, bottle of wine, a folded piece of delicate lace, a
Vial of brown liquid.
a vial of brownish dried powder, and a bouquet of wilted sunflowers tied to a small scroll of parchment.
I take out the Watson or the. Okay, do I. Well, the sunflower, is there anything on the note?
Sorry, what was that?
Is there anything on the note?
Oh, on the note tied to the sunflowers.
Yeah.
Give me a quick second. When you open the note, you see a. Where is it? It just reads, "For the light of my life," and then -G. And as you read the note, you hear clanging out in the kitchen, and I can see you're standing by the door. You quickly see a knife fly past the door and stab into the wall, to the other side of it, over here.
Okay.
Charlena, you of course hear the same clutter, and well, everyone in the kitchen and those in the hall, you'll hear that knife fly past and stab itself into the wall on the opposite side.
Throwing knives at each other.
Not exactly. I think the knives are throwing itself. It threw itself at the wall.
That's what I.
Is there
Investigate.
so we have the fancy wine, the folded lace, the white brown powder, and now after I read this note, the knife just yeeted into the wall.
Yes, basically.
This is looking to be a worse idea by the second.
When did we think this was a good idea?
Well, you did need to save some children.
Well, there were kids. I'm starting to doubt if there were real kids at this point in time. Can Trilina maybe like pull the wall? If the knife's too high, can Trilina pull it out the wallet?
Of course.
Is there anything weird about it?
Can I do an investigation? something like that?
Sorry, Charlina, what is that?
Can I do an investigation or something like that?
For the knife.
Yeah.
No, you can see the knife where it is on the wall. You can pull it out of the wall.
Or pulled?
Yeah,
Is
you
there
can.
anything particularly weird about it?
Not at all. Nothing at all. It's just a normal knife that's just wedged itself into the wall.
Are there more knives on the counter?
Yes, on this side you see some butter knives. You see those, those little small fancy knives. Yeah,
The cheese knives.
the cheese knives. Yes.
Trelina's gonna keep this knife just because
Yeah.
she doesn't have it.
Now, welfare means, in fact, Dwalin's gonna take the cutlery and just like look what looks lethal. If it looks lethal, he's gonna just throw into the chest on his back.
If for those of you who are trying to get into the stairs starts where Astrid is currently standing. Meep, you said you wanted to do an investigation check on the hallway.
Not
Down anyway.
Nat 20, you say. Okay, just a quick thing before everyone. Okay, so for the Nat 20, in the hallway, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I could do the hallway and surroundings, you know.
So firstly, with your investigation check on the Nat 20 minutes has gone by. And then you see in the far corner of the room bolts, like not arrows, just like bolts of arrows basically. They're used for crossbows. 10 of these bolts, or sorry. Yeah, 10 of these bolts you see are silver bolts, and you have 60 in total.
Okay.
Right? And you also see a mounted piece of child's needlework that depicts a boy and a girl holding hands and a young woman alongside. You can very much see it's clumsily stitched together, and it reads "For Miss Clara." And the young woman's face has been slashed and cut out.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then I see who went upstairs. Trilina did.
I did so.
Not a problem. Okay. Trilina is upstairs, just letting everyone know.
Dwalin is going after Trelina once she leaves the site.
I felt very brave with my little knife.
Dwalin, making sure there are no like really problematic knives left to stab people with.
Yeah.
Trelina, leave to go stab people with problematic knives.
For those of you trying to get upstairs, go towards where Astrid is, and then climb the stairs from there.
Frankie was trying to see if there were any stairs going down or there only stairs going up.
It's only stairs going up.
Okay, just because we were told the parents were in the base.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Let's do upstairs. Astrid, you're coming.
Just to pause real quick. Are you searching another room? Like the entire room? With that 20 minutes go by.
Oh, each time.
Yes.
Another 20 minutes?
And then, well, yes, essentially, because me searched an entire room, she goes, 20 minutes go by. The rest of y'all all go upstairs as well, essentially.
So 40 minutes have gone by in total.
40 minutes has gone by,
What was the
yes.
stuff Meep found in the
Sorry?
and what did Meep find in that closet again, or was it?
So Meep saw in the corner, she saw 60 bolts, 10 of which are silver. And she saw some needlework that has a boy and a girl and a young woman. It's written on the needlework for Miss Clara, and the young woman's face has been slashed out.
Lovely. I'm just
Yeah.
quickly trying to reconnect. My Wi-Fi kicked me for some
Not a
reason.
problem. I will move you to the second floor where Trilina is.
I would appreciate that.
Yes, of course. So, well, there goes Charlena. I believe Ashrid and Floof are still downstairs along with Meep. But yes, Charlena, Frankie, would you like to explore the top side, correct?
Yes, please.
Perfect.
I
Thing is
in the
just
middle
still
or
loading.
something.
Not a problem. Oh, can you all see now? Frankie, can you see? And can Trilena, can you see?
Yes.
Still on the bottom. Like Frankie's gone, but my thing says I'm still on the bottom floor.
Oh,
But I can see.
strange. How do I bring people here? There you go. Does that work?
You
Yeah, blackness.
Blackness.
Yeah, I don't have an. Okay, now I'm jumping around all over the place.
Hold on. How do I bring one person here?
Right click on the player's name and then say pull to scene.
Oh yes, thank you so much. Pull to scene, and Trilena was up here as well. Pull to scene. There you go. Can everyone see their character now? Frankie, can you see your character?
I can see.
Perfect. Trilena, can you see?
Yep, I can indeed.
Hell yeah. Okay. Perfect. Dolan is here too. So, as you guys enter the top or the second floor, oil lamps are mounted on the walls of the elegant hall. Hanging above the mantelpiece is a long sword with a windmill cameo worked into the hilt. Standing suits of armor flank wooden doors in the east and west walls. Each suit of armor clutches a spear and has a visored helm shaped like a wolf's head. The doors between them are carved with images of dancing youths, and you can see that the red marble staircase continues its upward spiral, and a cold draft whispering down from above.
Don't know.
Don't. What would you like to do?
Like, are these what sort of armors on the suits?
They seem to be your typical full plate armor. And also...
Well, I did.
Sorry, no, continue.
No, who was gonna say something?
Trilena.
I was like, Dwalin, I dare you to touch him.
Dwalin will probably go inspect the armor very shortly, once he has established some connection with the ether.
Jalena's walked into a music
Can
room.
I go up and I just walk towards the armor and just inspect them?
Sure. I'm not even gonna let you make you roll for it. They just look like normal armor to you.
Is it ornamental armor? Is it decent armor?
Oh, ornamental. Yes, ornamental armor.
Ah.
Yeah.
3 armor, guys.
Basically, if you want to try, take it, go for it. Astrid, are you staying downstairs?
Yeah, Astrid is keeping an eye on Meep and apparently doing a very shit job.
Meep has now teleported upstairs.
I want
Oh, that's why I didn't see her walking past me. She teleported. Jeez.
Well, no,
I've been sitting here waiting for a token to pass so that I can know I'm going upstairs too.
Okay, so, Trilena, you hear, strange music coming from the room you're currently standing in. First of all, it's a elegantly appointed hall, and you see a piano to one side and a harp on the other. But for some strange reason, the harp Oh, you hear the music coming from the harp. You hear la 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 la. And as you approach the harp, I see that you walk towards it. It proceeds to stop.
Can Trelina do a performance to try and mimic the what was being played?
Oh, you'd like to play it?
Yeah.
Before you sit down, you do see a what you call? You see music, sorry, music sheets on the bench, and yeah, go for it. You can do a performance check with advantage for me, please, since you now have the music sheet with you, and it's titled Waltz for Clara. Do a performance
I've
check.
got 15 plus 4 will be 19.
Perfect. You successfully replayed the music that you just heard, and it vibrates throughout the entire house. Those of you in the hallway can hear the music and emanating from this room. Meep, I see you are currently in the library. You hear a faint click sound. As you hear the music coming from the outside, you immediately hear a faint click coming from inside this room. Just a quick, and that's it. But you continue hearing Charlene on the other side playing the music.
Would I know where that comes from?
You hear it from near the bookshelves. And what would the rest of you like to do?
Dwalin's gonna just look over the armor. I know you said it's ornamental or ceremonial, but just see like if there's any like useful metal on it, or if it's all just,
Any useful
useless.
metal on it? No.
Like,
It's
can I scavenge anything from it essentially?
no. So you can see, yes, it is ornamental, but on a closer inspection, you do see tarnish and rust on it as well. You can tell that some of this armor has been standing here for quite some time.
And there's nothing I think worth salvaging.
No, nothing at all. You can take them as scrap metal or as DM, I'm gonna say, you can take them as scrap metal and then eventually forge it down if you'd like and turn it into something useful later.
That depends entirely on if we ever visit this again, when Dwalin gets his bag of holding. Because I don't think Dwalin can carry. Well, Dwalin can pack a few pounds, but an entire.
Make sure you lugging us around here.
Yeah, several suits of plate metal might be a little bit too much.
Heavy, of course.
I just like that the implication is that this decision is purely based on whether we're going to come back to the haunted mansion that we got trapped in. Willingly, that we're going to come back.
But no. If in terms of the bag of holding, you won't be able to put them in there now.
Yeah, well, I don't have one now.
Yeah, so you don't have one now. Oh, completely forgot. Trilina, are you still playing the harp, if I may ask?
Yes. Just finishing up the song.
As you continue to play and nearly finishing up the song, the music seems to take on a life of its own. And your hands begin to move by itself. You feel like you're trying to stop, but then your hands continue to play, and it essentially goes back to the beginning of the song, and it continues and it continues. From the edges of the room, you begin to see spectral figures materialize, spinning and weaving in a. Well, sorry, hold on, give me a quick second. Everyone here, 1, 2, 3. Frankie, Astrid, uh, Dwalin, and Trelina. You'll see the spectral figures materialize and spinning and weaving in a ghostly dance, as though led by the song. Most are unfamiliar to you, but you recognize two of them. You see Elizabeth Durst in the corner watching Gustav's apparition dancing, with a beautiful young woman wearing a humble clothes. The eyes of Elizabeth's apparition narrow into a cold, furious state. The dancers pay her little heed. However, the song growing faster. Trilina, you feel your fingers speeding up as the spirits whirl to the rhythm of the harp. With a swift movement, Elizabeth reaches for her pendant around her spectral neck. A shimmering amber shard hung on a cord of ethereal mist. As her ghostly fist curls around it, her eyes flash a bright, menacing amber. And the spectral dancers dissipate, swept away as if by an unseen wind. Elizabeth's apparition lingers, but a moment longer before disappearing with the rest. As it does, a sound resonates through the room, the low sound of scraping wood. And the floor trembles faintly, and you hear a crash from the mantelpiece. Two of the alabaster figurines have fallen from their place on the shelf, one toppled over on its side and the other shattered across the floor. Astrid, you recognize that amber piece that she was holding. It looks like your one that you might have, but that you do have, but it's a different shape. Just and Trilina, your fingers stop playing and you are now currently sitting by the harp.
Did anyone else see that, or did I just?
No, that was most certainly not something you did.
Okay. Well, I'm glad to know that they like a bit of music.
Take a wild guess here and be like, jealous wife killed unfaithful husband and not mistress but nanny. What's the word?
Absolutely. What, Miss
Government.
Cohen?
That one.
I think you're onto something. We're going to have to find out a bit more if we're going to want to get out of here. You know, I did a play like this once.
Yeah.
We have to go all the way to the top before we make it out of here. And we will make it out of here alive.
Aren't we in the basement?
Maybe the only way to the basement is through the attic. I mean, there's weirder stuff that's happening here already.
Terrible architecture. What's that noise?
Yeah,
It's coming from Dion's mic.
Mike.
Okay, I didn't know if it was part of like
Yeah.
the thing or if it was.
Like, is the echo coming from me or what?
no, there's like sounds of ringing,
Or
or like a telephone.
Or like a vibration kind of thing. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Okay. That's weird.
Yeah. But yes, what would everyone else like to do?
That's true.
I'm gonna try and find the source of that clicking sound.
Okay.
Perception or investigation?
I'll get to you in a quick second. Astrid, Frankie, what are you all doing?
I think Frankie's gonna follow Trelina's advice and keep going up.
Okay. And
If I can figure out how.
yeah, it's just up the stairs over here. Astrid, you are.
Yeah, but I'm
Dan, is it not maybe like a TV in the background or something?
Um, not that you should be able to hear.
It's so weird. It's like fast cricket sounds.
yeah.
Oh, fuck, I'll
It's very
mute
strange.
it when you, then just unmute it when you talk.
There a wall on the stairs.
Is there a wall on the stairs?
I got stuck trying to. It kept saying there's a wall.
Oh, there is some terrain on the wall. So
What?
did you go upstairs, if I may ask?
I was trying to.
Ah, okay. Well, you are upstairs. Meep, please give me an investigation check. This is not gonna take 20 minutes. Don't worry.
You sure not perception?
Investigation.
Can Dwalin maybe come help her with that?
Roll again, since they are helping you. And Ashid, what are you up to?
19.
Perfect.
Astrid is not doing anything in particular. She's kind of just floating around, not very impressed that she had to come into this house on the whims of this new little dwarf who's now bitching that we can't get out, even though he's the one that wanted to come in.
To be fair, I did technically make him come in, so it's on me. I'll take the blame.
It's okay. I'm not mad at you. You made him do nothing. He's the one that ran in here like a chicken without a kopf.
Meep, on that 19, you see part of the bookshelf standing or slightly open. Like slightly swung open. Dwalin, since you were helping, you do see the same thing. And
I'll
then,
open that.
alright. As you open it, you see another wooden panel on the other side of it with a. Sorry. Give me a second. You see a dark wood behind it, built into the wall. It's at approximately chest level. You see a small hollow niche, or jagged and irregular. It looks like something needs to be placed in here,
So a keyhole.
like kind of like a keyhole, but it's just a little scoop out of the wooden panel.
Oh, follow.
Yeah. And then for Trilina, you entered into a bedroom containing a pair of beds with straw-stuffed mattresses. At the foot of each bed is a closed-foot locker, and a door to the left appears to lead to some sort of closet. In the right-hand corner stands a small wooden door, a metal button set into the wall beside it, and a basket full of unwashed laundry appears to have been left beside it.
Can I just quickly ask, since I'm
Yes.
also seeing this, do
Yes.
I... How
Yes.
big is that little scoop of the wall?
Yes. So you see it's the same size as the apparition that Miss Elizabeth Durst was holding. The little amber thing. The little amber shard that she was holding. It looks just about the same size.
Okay, lovely.
Of course.
Lala will just tell me, try not to get too much mud on the books. I'd appreciate that. And I'll keep an eye out.
Knock a bunch of the books off the shelf.
I I think I've seen where we might find that thing that opens that lock for you. Let me go back to find Trelina. I'm gonna let her wander around. She's
There's a
in
secret
there,
in the
right?
trunk.
Yeah, she's over there. Meep, you see a mahogany desk with a bunch of papers on it scattered all over the top as well, just with your 19. And oh, Frankie, you went up to the 3rd floor, correct?
Frankie's staring at the thing, and she's just like,
You're staring at the statue.
I think all I'm seeing is blackness and then a little like optical illusion circle thingy.
Ah, that's so strange. Give me a quick second. Sorry. But are you staring into this optical illusion thingy, right?
Yeah, couldn't help it.
Okay, as you're doing that, let me just quickly jump to everyone else beforehand. What is everyone else doing?
I'd like to read whatever paper's on the desk.
Alright, you can read this out. You spot a letter sitting on the desk that you can read out to everybody. If you so wish.
Yeah, you can read it out.
Okay. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Durst, in light of my current condition, I respectfully ask your leave for a brief time away from my responsibilities. While my devotion to your dear children makes this decision difficult, I have taken it upon myself to find a solution that I hope will serve your household well. A good and acquaintance of mine is experienced in the care of children, and I believe that she could assume my role during my temporary leave without difficulty. I realize that my request is not without its complications. However, my years serving your family have shown me the depth of your understanding and compassion. I truly feel that I have become a part of this family, and I look forward to bringing another member of that family into this world. Yours sincerely, Clara. And then...
Got knocked up.
Can I see what's like in the trunks?
Yes, of course. You can do an investigation check for me, please.
Wallen will be there to help him.
Alright, you can do that with advantage.
Yay. Investigation, where did it go? 15 plus 1, so 16.
16. Ooh, on a 16. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so you see fine suits, tunics, neckties, pants, and stockings, and a single, much smaller woman's slip appears to have been mixed into the breast that don't seem to match the other woman's clothing. You dig deeper into it and you find candles, daggers, and incense.
Oh, there was definitely an affair going on here. Candles, daggers, and incense.
Yes, you can add those daggers to your inventory or make a note of them, and we can have a look at them much later. Sorry, Frankie, just to get back to you quick. Apologize. There's, for some reason, I can't find a way to take away that little animation that it has. Give me a quick second.
Is that not meant to be there?
Oh, it is. I don't remember how to take it out. Where is it now? Meanwhile, while I'm figuring this out, everybody else, what would you like to do?
Did anyone find anything interesting in anything useful? Anything fun and exciting?
Oh, Dwalin, wasn't that shard thing that you were looking for, like Astrid's?
I do suppose they have some similarity, but I don't think it's exactly the same. Oh, wait, how close would it be to Astrid's shape, or is it just...
It's far off. You don't see it being the same.
Okay.
Oh, never mind.
I'll just fill Astrid in on the secret compartment behind the bookshelf and give her the letter to read.
Oh, vielen Dank, little Meep. Elena,
Okay,
anything interesting in the other rooms?
Well, I found a woman's slip in, what's it? There was definitely an affair going on. At the very least, a mix-up of laundry.
Interesting indeed.
Also, those of us that weren't in the room don't know about the ghost dancing.
Just you.
Also, apologies. There were ghosts dancing, and who was it? Miss Elizabeth was very, very upset.
That too.
I believe the Miss Clara you mentioned from the letter.
And Mr. Gustav.
Well,
Mocking my wife's act.
yes, sorry. German got into my head for a second there. I believe, well, from what I saw, it was more that she was upset at the both of them.
Sorry, that is what I was implying. My apologies. Astrid, you were completely right.
I usually am, but what am I right about this time?
Wait, what am I? I am mishearing things. Apologies. The ghosts are speaking to me. It's getting very confusing.
If the ghost was speaking to you, we should make a plan to, I don't know. Hey.
Well, clearly they like music, so I don't think they can be too bad. Wait, where's
You'd be
Frankie?
surprised by what the sort of thing that could like music and be more than bad enough.
I suppose.
Say again?
I suppose, but in my experience, music is a wonderful thing for bonding. But, Astrid, where's Frankie?
I think she's maybe gone upstairs. I'm not in. Frankie, sweetheart.
At the mention of Frankie, Frankie, I finally fixed it. Sorry, apologies. But you said you were staring at the thing in front of you, correct?
Well, it looks less interesting now, but sure.
Yes. So, as you're busy staring at the thing, the lights in the oil lamps in the room spring to life, and in front of you stands a suit of black plate armor, draped in cobwebs, and it's marked by age. You can see like rust and patina and tarnish on it, which are. And you said you were standing in front of it, correct?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna regret this, aren't I?
You see the limbs spring to life, and this armor begins to push you. Please give me a strength saving throw. As it proceeds to push you back towards the balcony area, and behind you, you can see quite a steep drop.
I messed up. Sorry, I'm just gonna get my dice.
Not a problem. It will be doing a strength check.
DM, you might want to set your roles to private, eh?
No, I will set it
Okay.
right there for now because.
Okay.
No, it's okay. Thank you for pointing that out. I will set it to private. I do see the little GM roll. There you go. But that one I didn't want to.
I
be-
rolled a 16,
You rolled a 16.
but my D&D Beyond. Okay, wait. Open it. Was it a strength?
Strength saving throw,
Eight.
yes.
What? So 22.
Ooh. As you're pinned up against the balcony, what's it called? Banister. You're able to essentially fight it from pushing you over. What would you like to do at this moment?
Just
As
gonna
this,
fuck you and push it back.
you push it back. I will keep that 22, and
Shoving it.
you shove it back into place, and you see. I actually roll for initiative for me, please.
Oops.
I will also give you a free action to either, call for, or because Asher did call for you, you do have a free action to call back if you'd like.
Okay, my initiative is 5, and I'll just be like, oh, guys! Found something.
What did you find, my love?
Nothing bad.
Boy. Where is Trilliana go again? I don't keep losing this one.
I am going up the stairs at the moment.
Colin is shortly up behind you.
And I will pull.
Oh, wait. What? Oh, shit. What's going on?
Hey, what happened?
I was on the 3rd floor and then, like,
Oh.
accidentally.
try not to walk back and forth on the thing.
Yeah, sorry. I did
Not a
not
problem.
do it.
I will pull everybody to the screen.
For fuck's sakes.
There you go.
Okay, DM, I would like to be on the 3rd floor with the teacher.
Got you.
Even me, when you have time. Thank you.
No, right here. And right there. There you go. Moving everybody out of the little spot over there. There you go.
Fantastic.
Is everyone here?
Yeah, feeling down.
Okay. That's strange. Alright, and as you guys climb up the stairs, you see this armor currently attacking Frankie. And I would like for everybody to roll initiative.
Hey.
Ooh.
15.
Do roll it on Foundry, please, so that it automatically adds y'all to the thing. So double click on your token. And then initiative, what's this one? Normal. There we go. And with that, we can begin combat. It starts off with Astrid. Just to make sure, do you guys see the thing, right?
No, I see a big black circle. But that might just be
Yeah.
because of where I'm
There we
standing.
go.
Ah,
There we
Oh,
go.
wait, I see it now.
Oh,
There
And
it
now I
is.
see it.
There we go. Alright. Wayne, you're up. Astrid.
Astrid is going to just 1, 2, 3, 4. Astrid's going to just squeeze past everyone, come and stand here behind Dwalin, and I will be using Witch Bolt on the suit of armor.
Ooh.
So it is a yeah, das ist oh shit. Das ist ein 12.
As you shoot your witch's bolt, it flies past and misses the armor.
Whoops. Yeah, that's me.
Let me see next. All right, Trilina, you are up.
Trelina gets a bit of a fright, and I want to do an impromptu sorcerer's blast.
Okay.
How do I do that?
So if you clicked on your thing, go to the chat messages and scroll all the way down. You'll see attack, which you will hit first.
Chat messages. Oh my goodness, sorry, I don't know where I am. Chat messages, go all the way down. Attack, there we go. Thank you.
Yeah, there we go.
And then normal.
Yes.
That didn't go.
It
11.
also goes wild, and it misses as well. Will that be your turn?
Yes, I think it was just moved there for now.
Okay. Not a problem. Meep, it is you.
I'd like to use infestation on it.
Sure, go for it. You can. What is it?
It says the
Constitution.
target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw on it. Ooh, nat 1.
All right.
Roll damage for me, please.
6.
Perfect. And all of you see Meep lift her arms, and this just a bunch of insects and little critters just start flying towards the armor, and this armor just trying to swat all these things away.
That also needs to move.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it needs to roll a d4 for the direction.
Roll a d4.
So it's 5 feet.
D4. Alright, cool. 5
So
feet
that's a 1, which is just a
to
second.
the other side. This way.
North, 5 feet north.
Well, it's gonna essentially bump into Dwalin. Let's not put that on top of Dwalin, actually. My bad. Sorry, there you go.
If the direction rolled is blocked, the target doesn't move. I
Okay.
don't know if that includes people or not.
Yeah, it will say it
Okay.
is, because it's
Okay.
occupied space. Frankie, you're up.
Suppose I'm just gonna try and hit it with my Morning Star.
Perfect. Give me an attack roll, please.
Natural 20.
Ooh,
Okay.
hell yeah, nice. You roll for damage and then just add max damage to that roll. And also, while you're doing that, I will give you a little something.
I'm trying to find a D8.
It's okay.
Sorry. One thing. What does a D8 look like again? Not that one.
That one.
Okay, so that's 6 plus max damage.
Mhm.
Is max damage is 12. So 18?
Nice. Beautiful. And then also roll me a D100, please. For that crit.
60.
Ooh, beautiful. All right. You see that as you swing your Morning Star, you hit the armor, and it begins to vibrate with the force that you hit it with, and it drops its weapon that it's currently holding.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Is that your turn?
That will be my turn.
Dwalin, you are up.
Okay, how much action is it going to be to kick that weapon away?
You're gonna use an action to kick the weapon away.
I'm asking, is it going to be an action to kick the weapon away?
Yes, it is. It is an action to kick it.
How hard did she hit it? Like, how's it looking?
Really fucked up.
Okay,
Dented
then
and
Dwan is
bruised.
just gonna take his hammer and just swing for the chest.
Go for
And I will
it.
put whooping blade on it.
Ooh. Go for it.
My melee attack, but let me send. There we go.
There we go. Attack roll. That's pretty dice, damn. 11's not gonna cut it. You swing and roll for miss.
Yeah, just this.
Yep, just missed. Will that be your turn?
Yeah, I can't as like a bonus action try and just shimmy the weapon away a bit.
Let's see. Roll a d20 for me. Ooh. Well, okay. I did set it high, but you passed, so you shimmy the weapon past the guard on past the statue on this end. Okay. The weapon is now far away from the wielder. Will that be your turn?
That'll be my turn.
Perfect. It is now the armor's turn, and it turns to you, Frankie, and it will. Seeing it doesn't have its weapon, it begins to raise its fist up into the air, and it will slam down, or attempt to slam down. And absolutely misses and falls flat onto the ground in front of you. It's essentially kneeling in front of you now. It will be its turn. It's currently prone for all of the, well, let's say, yeah, let's just say prone, and it's on the floor kneeling in front of Frankie. Astrid, it is your turn.
I will. We'll just hold out her arm since the witch bolt did not work, and she will just cast Firebolt.
Oh yeah.
You have disadvantage. Because
I
of...
don't think it matters because I rolled a 13.
Yes. Yes, you do. As it goes down, you throw your firebolt at it, and it just flies past and hits the door on the opposite end.
Wunderbar.
Will that be your turn?
Ja, das ist mein Turn, danke.
Alright. Trilina, it is up to you.
Trina is like looking at her hands, like, what the hell just happened now?
Ooh, yeah.
And tries again
Go for it.
to do this weird magic thing.
Ooh, 19. Let me just make sure. Range attack roll against. Ooh,
She does have disadvantage,
she
yeah.
will have disadvantage. You'll have to roll again for that one, please.
Sorry.
No, not a problem.
Was that roll?
Yes.
With disadvantage?
No, just roll again, and we'll take the lower one of the two.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
20 will definitely hit. Well, 19 and 20. Well, yeah, 19. So you definitely hit. Please roll damage for me.
Which. Wait.
Hmm.
You can
So,
pick.
yeah, you can
Oh,
pick.
it's D8.
Which one is by 1d8?
Mm.
Yeah. And if you roll a 8, you can roll it again.
Wow, you
No, that is an 8.
that is an 8 indeed. You can roll it again.
Okay.
And wow, with
I
that,
need to do something up now.
And
okay,
you can pick.
That-
You can pick whatever damage it is.
yeah.
Oh goodness. I don't know what that means, guys. What?
Is it like fire, or is it like
Yeah.
ice, or is it lightning,
Oh,
or
okay, thank you.
So, yeah.
I think ice.
Nice. Perfect. So the okay, cool. So here's the thing. I'm about to introduce you to something that any table has, or when you're fighting an enemy, they say, how would you like to do this? In this moment, I'm pretty sure you've seen in Critical Role. Please explain how Trilina absolutely decimates this now kneeling in front of Frankie suit of armor, and you proceed to, with your newfound magic abilities, explain how you do your thing.
I think Trelina took a second just to look at her hands and be like, wow, okay, something happened there. And then she concentrates on the kneeling armor and this, what's it, Elsa from Frozen,
Yes.
kind of like the snow coming, let it go. Like it just kind of bursts out of her hands and swirls around the creature and entangles it in this like icy frost.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. So you essentially sing well, yeah, you don't speak out the voice, you sing, correct?
Yeah.
So as you sing and your hands glow this white snow-like color, and just ice shoots out in front of you, and this armor is just covered in Frankie. Essentially in front of you is just an iceberg of an explosion and an iceberg appears right in front of you. Armor is still kneeling before you, and the armor is now dead. Essentially.
Well, that was unexpected.
Um,
Right.
I've heard you sing. I haven't heard that happen while you sing before. It's rather impressive.
I've never had that happen either before. I'm rather shocked.
I think he's frozen with the impact of it, to be honest.
I will ask Trelina, how is your makeup looking?
Is there a mirror anywhere nearby?
Not in the hallway as of right now. No.
Okay.
Yes.
It's come off a little bit, wear and tear of being
Mhm.
walking around in forest and all that stuff, and especially after this, it's starting to go away, and there's the faintest sign of these little blue marks on her neck.
Well, I will ask the party. What would you like to do?
Can I give the armor just a kick for good measure?
Go for it. As you kick it, it just shatters to, like the ice shatters with it, and the armor just falls to the ground, completely broken.
Can I see if there's anything worth scavenging on this set of armor, or not really?
No, nothing at all. Nothing that you can carry right now. And Astrid, what did you want to say?
Could you please disable combat mode so Astrid can go and be sad in the room, because the one thing she's supposed to be good at, she was absolutely shit at.
Is combat mode not disabled for y'all?
9.
No.
How do I go?
Movement is set to combat.
How do I go about changing that?
On the encounters, I think you need to.
Encounters.
You are out of the combat mode then.
Yeah.
There is no.
Yeah,
What?
I don't know, but it says that movement is set to encounter.
Well, that's strange. I can't.
Its movement is set to combat turn, and it is not currently not my turn.
That's so strange. Hold on. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Hold on a sec. How about now? Can you guys move?
9.
That's so weird. Hold on. Let me delete that person out of the face of the earth. And can you control yourself now?
9.
That's so weird.
Matters not.
Oh, here.
everyone.
Wait, this should work now.
9.
Now?
9.
And then end combat. End this combat encounter and empty the turn tracker. Yes. And now?
No, back to movement. It's locked.
That is. Wait. How do I change that? That's not. That's so strange. Well, I'm just gonna have to. Who can't move, right? All of you?
Yeah.
Any of us.
Okay. Let me do this. See if this works.
Strahd is just going to go sit on the bed and be mopey.
That is so weird. Huh. I don't know what else to do here. It's not working properly. Quick slight technical difficulties. Thank you.
Even if they would like to know if you have tried turning it on and off again.
I did indeed try to turn it on and off again.
It says you can set a token's movement to combat using the 3 buttons on the left side of the screen. The options are free movement, no movement, and combat. You can also right-click on a token in the token bar to set specific movement restrictions for that token. So, yeah, on the left-hand side of the screen there should be like 3 buttons or something. I don't know. I'm just using.
On the left side of the screen.
Yeah. I think it's if you're using Monk's token bar.
Okay, I don't see it. Yes. No, that's something else. Toggle target stage. Okay, you know what? Let me try this. I do apologize. I don't know why.
It's okay, take your time.
On the left side of the screen. No. No, how else I would give you guys y'all's movement. That's so weird. Combat. Check out the city. You know what? I will fix this in a quick second. Let me just do this instead. There. Ugh. No idea why it's doing this, but it literally says movement change to combat turn. So, okay. So Ashid on the bed. Who else? Where else would everyone like to go?
Who died?
I'll go comfort.
I died.
What did you do?
I don't know. I just died.
There you go. You're not dead anymore.
Is that an omen? Like
Frankie,
that?
where would you want to go? I'm trying to figure out what
Frankie wants to go comfort Astrid.
You can definitely move yourself.
I want to
just
ask
saying.
if anyone has seen Elizabeth's whatever it was that fits in there. Her brooch or necklace or crystal.
I want in a brooch.
Whatever she was holding earlier that could fit into the wall. I didn't quite catch what it was.
It was an amber shard.
An amber shard.
Yeah.
Has anyone seen that?
That is it.
Oh, okay. Then I will look around for that.
What the hell? It's not. But what would everyone else like to do? So Frankie's going to Astrid. Yes.
If my computer ever lets me move.
Dwalin and Trilina.
I want to go into the room at the bottom.
Okay.
Tilted.
Give me a quick second. Can you move your character now, Trilina?
Movement is set to combat turn. It is not currently your turn.
What?
I don't know what's going on.
Hold on.
Where did Astrid go again?
In the room. I'm right next to you. I'm on the bed.
Cause it's all black. Like I can't see.
The bed must be set to terrain or something, and I don't know. Because I'm actually also seeing now that gray.
Mm.
You two,
Yeah.
I don't think this is
That's
the
all.
time for it.
Anytime is the time if you've
There.
got time.
Be like, there. The thing was probably magic resistant.
But frankly, it's the one thing I'm supposed to be good at. Und I was shit. How would you feel if you had to go somewhere and you tried to hit something and you just couldn't get it right, no matter how hard you tried?
Well, that has happened to me many times, and I just keep trying until I eventually hit it.
Can
Yeah,
everyone
but-
move now? Sorry to cut off that
Yes.
nice little interaction. Sorry, can everyone move now?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I fixed it. Sorry. Continue, please. You guys were on the bed.
It's done.
Okay. Everyone
Trina knock-
else. Selena,
Sorry.
yes?
No, I'm just saying, can Trina knock on the door to check if everything's alright?
Which?
I don't think we closed the door.
Oh,
No, it's not closed. It's just so that they know that, you know, they just any ideas.
minute
There are
loaded.
people watching. Try not to invade on your privacy. Astrid,
Yeah.
I needed to ask. Do you know what just happened?
But are you referring to the armor?
The ice.
Oh, the ice. DM, could Astrid make something of what has just happened?
You see that Charlina, well, casted a spell. Specifically you see Trelina has casted a spell and magic has flown out of her, and well, she shot ice out of her.
See, I've never done that before, and it's very confusing to me because I've spent a good century not knowing I could do anything like that. So I want to ask if that's what that means. Is it this house?
Maybe the house has a vacant some that you maybe didn't know was there, or maybe there was just some trigger, as they would call it, that has activated this latent magic that is inside of you. I do think so. Maybe, especially if you didn't know you could do this. Maybe we keep an eye on it, and we keep track of what happens when you do these things, what you're feeling, and all of that. And maybe we can come up with a theory on what seems to be causing all of this.
I'd very much appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah, that is no problem. And Astrid will just pull out one of her little journals and just scribble the notes of what has just happened.
And she turns to Dwalin and be like, so,
That was mighty impressive, little one.
and with that, she was going to be very giddy and start exploring the house properly.
Now she thinks she can take the entire world again. Hi.
Astrid and Frankie. Hold on. Frankie apparently cannot hear us anymore. There, she will leave and come back. Okay, cool. So, Astrid, you see a wardrobe and a padded chair and a vanity with a wood-framed mirror and a silver jewelry box on the far end. A soft amber glow emits from beneath the jewelry box's lid. Let me just make sure everyone is where they need to be. Okay, perfect. And the bed that you're currently on, you're sitting at the foot of the bed or just on the bed?
At the foot of the bed, yes.
At the foot of the bed, perfect. You turn around and you see a large blood-stained kitchen knife that has been driven into the right
pillow of the bed.
The right pillow of the bed.
This is. I know I'm not. I don't know. Maybe I've missed something. But is this a regular place that people keep their knives?
Nine.
No, that would have been the kitchen, darling.
Well, that is what I thought, and I, after hearing Dorlan saying 9, will just look at him. Oh, sprechen so Zemlien?
9.
Ashford will immediately like lose that smile and just like give him that. Oh.
By the way, you guys left Floof downstairs.
This is gonna happen.
Let's assume Fufu followed because I tried to bring him, but my computer gets very confused when I try and.
Okay, not a problem. So yes, Astrid, you do see those two things, the jewelry box and the knife on the bed. And then let me just make sure something. Ah, yes. So, before I continue with the rest of them, is there anything else you would like to do, Astrid and Frankie?
I would like to see what is making this glow in the jewelry box.
Perfect. You open it and it is filled with grain. An amber shard resting in the center of the box.
This is the second amber shard.
Yes, this is the second amber shard. The first one is with Astrid, and this was the new one. And you also see a roll of parchment. It's half buried in the grain and beside the shard. And you dig a little deeper, you see 3 golden rings and a thin platinum necklace with a topaz pendant on it. If you need me to repeat everything, just let me know.
I'm good.
Alright. Frankie and Astrid, yes?
I just like kind of like look over the shoulder just towards the door. I found a jewelry box and it's got the grain inside.
I
Is
would
that all
Crane,
you're gonna tell us?
why would Crane be that important? Has he never seen it before? Has she never seen it?
Astrid very much is doing this as a joke, thinking it's funny when probably it's not. But Astrid's finding it funny. I will then take out the other things and I will read the parchment before I say anything to the rest of the people.
You're gonna read the parchment?
Yeah.
Hold on, give me a second. Would you like to read it, or actually, yeah, here you go. I will send it to you on Discord. There you go. You feel free to read it at your leisure.
Yeah. So after I've read it, I will show the. I will just like tip the entire box out onto the bed.
Mhm.
I will pick up the rings and the necklace in one hand and the pendant in the other.
Mhm.
The parchment will be in the same hand as the rings,
Mhm.
and I will go out and just. If anyone wants jewelry, I've found some rings and a necklace and maybe the amber shards that we are looking for.
Me, please. I'll take the
I'll
necklace.
take the ambush shard.
That. Does this look like it's the one that will fit in the hole?
Yes, it does.
Dwalin turns towards me. I think that's the key you're looking for.
Everyone's in front of me.
No, so you're dragging your character through walls. You can't do that. Yeah, there you go.
Well, I'll take the ambush shard and go back downstairs.
You're going downstairs.
Yes.
Carolina, you'll stay with him for now, right?
Yes, I must
Let me
certainly
just go
can.
keep an eye on Meep. I don't want her doing something irresponsible, and Dwalin will go with
Okay.
Meep.
Alright, so the both of y'all are... Where is Dwalin? Underneath Flu Flu.
Hopefully that does
Sat
not
on
become
Dwalin
an
thinking
issue.
it was a perch.
Okay, so let me go back to... Okay, so Dwalin, you're going with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, let me take you downstairs quickly. So you can go to Meepus. And are you both gonna go and open the library?
Well, I assume she is. At least Dwalin will be there to just supervise and make sure she's not alone with something if something happens.
Okay. So, let me just make sure.
Don't understand doors.
Oh my
Or
goodness.
even in a digital age, a pocket
You-
greatest.
Okay,
So-
so here you go. You're gonna put the amber shard in? Perfect. You see in the small hidden room is it's packed with bookshelves groaning with old and ominous looking leather bound tomes. A heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet stands against the south wall. Its lid half closed, sticking out of the chest. Its ribs and head caught beneath the lid. What you call? Apologies, I got my notes mixed up. Sticking out of the chest is a body. Its ribs and head caught beneath the lid, and it's covered in leather armor. That's what I was supposed to say.
That doesn't look inviting.
And clutched in the skeleton's hands is a letter bearing a seal.
I'll rip the seal out of it, well, the letter out of its hands.
Just be careful, please. Just be careful.
And I will send you all what the seal looks like. But will you be reading the parchment?
Hmm.
Okay. My most pathetic servant, I am not a messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However, many souls you have bled on your hidden altar. However many visitors you have tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the one who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but a worm writhing in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent, your husband took solace in the bosom of another woman, sired a bastard son, and drove you to abandon love for madness. Cursed by darkness? Of that I have no doubt. Save you from your wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are, your dread lord and master, Strahd von Zarvich. You do not recognize the name whatsoever.
To say, this guy sounds like a massive asshole.
This doesn't sound like anyone in the situation was doing well.
You did
Well,
pull. Sorry, you did pull the parchment, right?
Yeah?
As you pull, the skeleton falls out, the wooden chest swings open.
Okay, I'll look through it.
Sorry, Dwalin, what did you want to say?
Dwalin just thinks Strahd or whoever this person is an asshole, but agrees with me that it's probably not a good situation for anyone.
Except maybe the husband.
Three blank books with black leather covers are in there. Three spell scrolls. Did you get that?
That's really Floyd.
Sorry?
Still taking notes of what you said previously.
I will send you the letter, don't worry. But the important parts are, well, the letter, the blank books with black leather covers, and three spell scrolls.
Can I figure out which spell scrolls they are?
Yes, you can. Roll me an Arcana check, please.
$22.
Ooh, it is a spell scroll of Bless, protection from poison, and spiritual weapon.
Ooh, nice.
Perfect.
Nice.
There's nothing else in here that would be of
No.
interest, right?
Nothing else.
Okay.
Can I take a look at these books? Do
They're,
they seem significant?
they're blank. They're just blank books.
Do they seem particularly high quality or anything?
Yes. They're. You can tell that they're worth around 25 star shards each.
What were those spells again?
You don't know. Are you asking for note-taking purposes?
Oh, I guess.
Well, I don't know if Dwalin has told you what the spells are, maybe?
It's Bless, protection from poison, and spiritual weapon.
Alright, let's head over to the top floor. Frankie, Astrid, Trilina, what would you all two be doing at this moment?
Having read the note inside of the jewelry box, I will just look at Frankie and Trilina. We must just be certain that we get the ambassade back from the other two. This letter says something about it is addressed to somebody named Dasha, and they've been selected as a beast's custodian in Elizabeth's absence. And this ambassade is supposed to satiate this beast if we speak its name, so we should probably try and figure out its name. Yeah.
I would like to say 20 minutes has gone by.
Frankie, having not learned her lesson, will continue exploring.
I just want to ask: is there anything else in that room? Do we need to do an investigation, me and Meep, or?
No, nothing else in that room. You guys
I'll
can.
take the books back
Okay.
to Vatsanol. Maybe, like you said, they were fine quality. Would you say they're spellbook quality?
No, not spellbook quality. Just plain blank books.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll carry the other stuff up as well.
And then Dwalin, you are
I'm going with Meep on this one.
alright.
Once I get up, Astrid will immediately the two things. First things first. Meep, dear, did you bring the amber shard back with you?
Okay.
We would have.
I'll hold up my hand to give it to her.
Okay.
I will take it and just put it safely in the pocket.
Mhm.
And anything else that you learned? What is this amber shard revealed?
Spell scrolls and this
Ooh.
letter. I'm gonna
Nice
pass
books
them
as
it
well.
over. Oh, and dead trees.
Colin holds up a book.
Would you mind if I use the spell scrolls? I don't want them to use per se, but I just when we have a bit of time, would just some of the spells into my spell book.
If I'm not mistaken, you're more of the he struggles over the word arcane, like he doesn't really know how to translate it. But he gets the message arcane across to you.
Yeah.
And
Nice
he's
magic.
not, as far as I know, more of a priestly order, unless this one might be. And like he shows you, it's blessed, protection from poison and spiritual weapon, which he knows wizards aren't typically wizard spells, and you see more wizardy than clericy. And he does hand them over to you.
I will still do my own looking over them before I. Like once I'm
Do you
done
have
with them,
a
I'm
bag?
happy to give them to whoever. But
Does Astrid have a bag on her?
You can leave them with me if you don't want to carry it around now.
Oh shit! I'm not used to not having backpack. No, I have a bag. I assume I've just got like some small little satchel that I keep
Yes,
some basic
yes.
tiny shit in.
Yes, basically. I would like to hop over to Trilina and Frankie. What would you two be doing at this moment?
Frankie is exploring.
Yes, I see so. And Trilina, where would you be?
Trina's looking inside this little compartment thing.
You see it as a dumbwaiter. It does go up and down, and there's nothing much inside it. It is withered. As for Frankie, firstly, you are out there, perfectly fine. You are currently standing on a balcony, and as you look out, you just see walls of flesh, before you, and no other land. No other thing in front of you, basically.
Where? Trina.
Can
Tralina's on the other
someone
side.
move Leaf so that I can move, please?
You can move through. Oh, I see what's happening. Trilina, when you walked outside on the balcony, you see the same thing. Just walls of flesh surround the house, and there's no way out, essentially.
Me, what do you think this is?
Can I touch it?
No, you're on a balcony. You're on the third floor. It's far. It's a little. It encompasses the house, but it's not so close to the house that you can touch.
Okay, but I'll know it's flesh, right?
Yes, you've seen it before downstairs.
Okay, cool. Does it look alive or dead?
Alive. It's writhing.
Ah. Looks to be living flesh, like the one on your body.
Does it maybe have something to do with the beast?
Sorry, with what?
We're not inside it, are we? With the beast.
Possibly.
That is an
Well-
entirely unnerving sight as Dwalin catches glimpse at it.
I think we better start trying to get out of here soon.
Yeah, I prefer to not be in something's stomach.
Frankie, are you still currently outside? Frankie? Don't know if she can hear us anymore or not. Let me just message her and find out. But for Trilena and Meep that's currently standing outside, you see dust and cobwebs shroud this elegantly appointed bedroom. A large bed stands against the far wall, its once opulent coverings now faded and threadbare. Beside the bed, a mildew-covered towel covers most of a dusty yellowed book on one of its two end tables. On the far side of the room, you can see a pair of two more stained glass doors, their windows flecked with dirt and grime. To the left of the stands an empty wardrobe, its doors slightly ajar. Mounted beside it stands a full-length mirror, its wooden frame carved to resemble ivy and berries. To the right stands a closed door. As you look around the room, you notice that the blankets atop the bed lift slightly away from the mattress, as though something is lying atop the mattress beneath it. As you watch, you can see the coverings almost imperceptibly slowly rise and fall with slow rhythmic rustling. That is for Trilena and me.
Dwalin would be close by, hopefully.
Trelina is like very carefully walking up to the bed, like, you know, like humming a little bit of a lullaby to try and make sure that whatever seems to be sleeping stays sleeping. And slowly approaches the bed, and specifically that book, and then grabs the book, and then can she read it?
So the book is a cobwebbed copy of a raunchy, a very raunchy romance novel titled Blue-Blooded Lips. If you give a quick read of the back cover copy, it tells the story of a peasant woman's romance with a wealthy duke.
I would like to jump on the bed and rip the bedding off. Or the blanket.
You jump onto the bed and essentially rip the cover off from the bed. You find nothing but a blood-stained mattress and a crude hand and foot restraints made from barbed wire nailed to the four posts of the bed.
That's endearing.
At least the last read was pleasant. Goodness.
Your makeup, Charlie.
Oh yes. She catches a glimpse in the mirror, and very quickly moves her head over her neck and like a bit more in front of her face.
As you look at yourself in the mirror, you suddenly see a pale, skeletonally thin young woman behind you, over your shoulder. You see she's hovering. Well, she's hovering behind you at this moment. Her eyes are sewn shut, and her lips and teeth torn from her mouth. She's
Trini's gonna shriek and just like turn around and see if it was there.
You don't see anything behind you. You just see Meep and Dwalin standing behind you. If you
When she
look,
turns back to the mirror, does she still see?
yes, you turn towards the mirror. You can see her full body, and with all her fingers and toes removed, countless knife-thin scars line her entire body, and her hair has been carelessly hacked to stubble. She seems to be observing you with a shy curiosity, but she shows no hostility toward you and gives a small bow.
What happened to you? Baby? You're obviously not alright, but is there anything we can do to help you?
At the sound of you asking what happened, you see sadness covers her face.
Lena like reaches out to the mirror, so she can't really touch her, but like as a reassurance kind of thing.
A slight.
And she's also like tearing a little bit.
Through her face, like a slight smile comes upon it, and you don't see the teeth or anything. And she points towards a section of the wall.
Can we see what she's seeing in the mirror?
Yeah, all of you can see the same thing.
Okay, cool.
Trina's gonna go towards the wall, like nod slightly and go towards it.
The moment it does, you see her hand, like she kind of gestures. I wish you could see my hand right now, but she kind of gestures a open, like she swings her hand in an like to show that it's opened, and the moment she does that, the panel in the wall slowly swings open, and the spirit vanishes. It's over here that it's opened. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I saw the light there and I was curious as to what that was.
And
The
there you
door
go.
just suddenly opened.
There you go. Meep, you enter that room and you hear the same humming and sound that Trilina was busy playing downstairs. In that current area that you're in, yes, the little nursery, actually. You hear a young woman's quiet humming. It's the same song that Trilina was playing earlier. And as you enter the room, you see the woman sitting on the far end on a rocking chair, busy rocking away. And as you enter, she looks at you with hollowed eyes.
Does she seem hostile in any way?
No, not at all. Not yet.
Me
Not
will
yet.
get down onto all fours and slowly crawl towards her.
She watches you with strange curiosity. On either sides, you see a crib and just little baby toys sprawled all over the floor, and a strange object that you can't quite place right beneath the crib.
Can I reach for that while keeping my eye on...
Reach for the object.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. As you pick it up, it is severed human fingers with several pieces of flesh stripped from it, and tiny tooth marks that can be seen around the wound.
Like tiny enough to be of a baby?
Yes.
Okay. Is the woman still there?
Yes, and she is now looking at you with severe sadness and depression.
Right. I'm gonna hold up the north fingers and say, "Did you create the thing that created this? That did this?"
She begins, tears begin to stream down her face.
What happened here? Well, in Meep's voice. What happened here?
She doesn't say anything and she looks towards the crib.
Is the creature still alive?
She nods, yes.
Where is it?
She doesn't respond.
Is it in this house?
She nods, yes again.
Is it what the letter warned us about when we came in?
She nods, yes.
Will it kill us?
She begins to cry again.
What do we do?
She looks at you with... it's just still sadness.
Would you be able to show us where it resides?
And she points out to the door where Trilina is also standing.
In the letter, there was a gift mentioned that we could present to it. Can you tell me what that is?
She nods no. She doesn't. Well, she just nods no.
So I'm just reading the thing again.
All right. Yes, Astrid, you're saying.
I just wanted to ask, how do you not know?
I think it's a.
The side to side.
She shakes her head.
She shakes her head no. Sorry.
My brain was just not computing nodding no.
Sorry.
And can I ask a question as well?
Yes, of course.
Where's your baby?
She looks towards the crib. That's currently
Is there a baby body in the crib?
As you approach the crib, you see on the side it says Walter, or it's written Walter, in lovingly carved. It's lovingly carved into the head of the crib, and she begins to show anger as you approach the crib. She physically gets
Baby!
up. Yes.
Lena will back away very quickly.
And she immediately calms down.
I'm very sorry. What happened? Are you trying to protect him?
And she begins to cry and vanishes. Alright. Now the stairs leading up into the attic is revealed to you. Is everyone... Oh, may I ask first who would like to travel to the top?
I'll go.
Before,
Lena's just gonna
yeah.
You know, let's follow Lena, but he does.
I'm on to Leaf again.
Like he will just like tell Astrid, like he'll just quickly go and give Astrid and Sonoma a quick brief of what just happened.
Okay. Everyone that wants to move on to the next area, please put yourself on the stairs. I will ask those who stay what they are doing. Okay. Everyone there. Okay. Perfect. Oh. It's okay, I'll move you there. Righty, so moving on to the attic.
Also, my question is anyone keeping track of all the names? Because I feel like I'm missing some.
Yeah.
I think it is.
It's just Clara, Gustav, Elizabeth, and Strahd that's been mentioned so far. And then the baby's name, what did you say it was?
Walter was carved onto the
Walter.
crib. And the two kids outside were Thornbolt and Rose the something. Rose and Thorn were their nicknames. I know it's Thornbolt, I can't remember. Roosevelt? I want to say.
Yes, Roosevelt.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh wait, would we recognize the ghost to be Clara or Elizabeth?
Ooh. You would recognize her to be Clara.
Thank you. I already wrote it down as Clara.
Give me a quick second. So, this bare hall is choked with dust and cobwebs. Several doors lead from this attic corridor, including a door held shut with a padlock. A low creak cuts through the air as one of the unlocked doors slowly creaks open. And that would be the far end. There you go.
Well, just give everyone a look. Like, from now on, I think everyone at least let me go in first if we're going into a new room.
Meep's already gone into a new room.
As Meep enters, a cold wind flies past everybody. It's a dust-choked room, contains a slender bed and a nightstand, a small iron stove, a writing desk with a stool and an empty wardrobe, and a rocking chair. A frog doll sits in the northern window, and a box beside a tarnished old music box, cobwebs draping it like a wedding veil.
I'll go pick up the... Sorry, I can't move. Oh, there we go. I'll go pick up the doll to see if it's the same one the child was holding earlier.
You do recognize it as the same as the one that the child is holding.
So they were ghosts too? Possibly.
Most likely. And all this time I thought I was helping real children.
I'm gonna hold the teddy bear up to my frog in my head and be like, it's you. And then like make it dance a little bit. And then I'll put it back down and I've lost interest in this room.
Note to future self. Children to see if they are real.
So the lot of you leave the room? You're muted?
Oh, sorry. I'll do a quick scan, kind of, while I'm walking the frog around the room.
20 minutes has passed for those of you who are keeping track. And as you walk around, the rocking chair begins to rock softly, and the music box opens and begins to play. The sound of a motherly humming floats through the air for 2 measures, but grows off key and distorted before coming to a violent screech. The rocking chair then stops rocking.
I'm gonna call out to it. Hello? Are
Nothing.
you still here?
Nothing.
I'm gonna put the toy frog on the rocking chair. Just
It
because.
sits there. It just sits there.
No, I expected it to, but just as like a comfort, because frogs bring me comfort. And yeah, I'll look to see if there's anything else, but if I don't see anything, then I'm gonna... Or should I do an investigation?
What is everybody else doing at this point?
Walden is just investigating the room with Turlina. I think we found a locked door.
I'll check the box.
Oh, you'll check the box? As you open the music box, it contains a rusted, blood-stained skinning knife, as well as a key. Um, it, yeah, it contains a key, and it also contains two curled-up pieces of parchment. Yeah. You want me to?
I was just speaking to you.
Oh.
I need to write everything leading up to this. I don't just start with the information in the middle of my note taking.
All right. But you do have the key and as a blood-stained knife and two pieces of parchment. Is anyone else doing anything?
Can I assume the door in front of me is locked, right?
Yes, that's the one with the padlock.
Padlock.
Yes, it's padlocked. Yes.
But Dwalin just say, if anybody finds the key, this would be mighty helpful. Otherwise, we'll go in the harder method. And he pats his warhammer. I go to check the other two doors.
They are also locked, but not padlocked. It's just weirdly, strangely locked.
Is there a keyhole of some sort?
Yes, there is a keyhole.
Well, it seems like we're pretty much. Oh, well, there's a avenue there. Let's see. Oh, that's just dead end. Well, unless we find a key, do we want me to start popping some locks?
I have a key.
Thanks, me. Would you do the honors?
Okay. Where? I can't see where the...
Exactly where you're right now.
Okay,
Does
I will try.
Does Meep know what a padlock looks like?
Yeah,
In the swamp?
from before.
Would she remember what a padlock looks like?
I'm also certain that Astrid would have shown up in the swamp with the padlock on something at some stage.
This makes
If all else fails, Wallen would show her what to do with it.
As you now unlock the door,
Wallen will let her unlock the door, and then ask her to step back, and he steps in.
I already stepped in.
You're gonna have to race to it.
Yeah.
This is a no man.
you 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 enter the room and you see bricked up windows. As far as like you'll remember, all the windows in this entire house have been normal. For some strange reason, this window has been bricked up, and it's flanked by two dusty wood framed beds sized for children. Closer to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on it, and besides that, a dollhouse that's a perfect replica of the dreary manner in which you stand in. These furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Laying in the middle of the floor are two small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the two cradles, smaller of the two tables, a stuffed doll that you also recognize. And you see two pairs of eyes watching you from the corner of the room.
Well, I think we found our children.
Charlina, Beep, I do suppose that we might be intruding on someone's private space, and it might not be unwise for us to let them be at rest.
Where are the eyes?
In the far corner of the room, I will ping it to you now. It's over here.
I'm gonna go down on my hands and knees and crawl closer towards it.
As you begin to crawl towards it, please, you hear, please, don't hurt us. We only wish to be set free. We only want to right the wrong our parents created. It's please.
you the children that lured us in here?
We've never seen you before. And she turns towards the smaller one behind her. It's okay, Thorn. It's okay. I think they're friendly.
What
That's
did
right,
your
we won't hurt you.
Sorry.
No, Julie was just saying, that's right, we won't hurt you. Just tell us what you need to know.
Yeah, Thorn, I think they're here to help. She turns to everybody and, I don't exactly know, who lured you in here, but it definitely wasn't us.
Alright. I'll believe you. But what is here? What did your parents do?
They took our baby brother into the basement, and we've never heard from them since. And we've been locked up here, and we don't exactly know how to get out. And you see Thorn come around the corner. Hi. Do you want to see my favorite toy?
Sure.
Thorn begins to levitate one of his toys into the air. It's a little plushy frog. And as he does this, he immediately darts towards Meep, or looks towards Meep, and oh my gosh, is that a frog? And flies towards Meep and drops the toy, and it breaks on impact. And you see Rose immediately find Thorn. Be a little more careful next time, please. And she casts Mend on the toy, and the toy immediately reshapes itself.
Well, that was mighty impressive, young lady.
Thank you. I kind of learned it from my, and she's busy smiling at you. I learned it from my dad. I got some books, then I copied a few spells very carefully into my little book.
You wouldn't know where those books are.
Yeah, I remember. I know where I put them. It's around here somewhere. And hold on. She frantically, well, joyfully runs around looking. It's over there in the and she points towards the pillow on her bed.
All in, like, would you mind if I take a look?
Of course.
I've been trying. I recently had a friend who learned this sort of thing, and I want to try and see if there's anything I could teach her or that she could learn.
Of course, not a problem. And then she looks towards Astrid with curiosity. Do you do magic too? You look like one that would do magic.
Astrid is giving these two kids the most bitchy side eye imaginable. Don't fucking come here and talk like you're trying to be all sweet and playful and whatever when you're the that led us into this place. And you want to come with all your playful kitty nonsense. I am not buying this.
I'm sorry.
You were outside, you said that there is shit, and now you say you don't know how to get out. I'm sorry. I don't. If you want something, maybe ask the people who maybe care. I didn't want to be in here in the first.
I didn't mean to cause any harm. We just didn't know how to get out the room. We think
You were outside of the house. How do you not know how to get out of the room?
I don't think it was them.
I'm so sorry to have caused you so much trouble. And she begins to like sulk and just has a sad look in her face. I know the way to where my parents and where they went. I can show you the.
Wunderbar. Yes, please take us there right now.
Okay.
Can you show us
Danke.
on the dollhouse?
Wallen just quickly to find the spell books first.
Yes. You do see it. It's under the pillow. You see her little small spell book that she essentially created.
And her father's spellbooks?
Her father's spellbook she doesn't have. She just copied it from her father's spellbooks.
Well,
Yes.
that's kind of what I was trying to ask. Where is her father's spellbooks?
Oh, I don't, I don't know. I think father hid them a while ago. I don't know where he keeps them anymore. I just found these ones and I copied them into my book.
Mind if I take a look?
Of course, not a problem. And she looks towards Astrid and with a sad face. All right, I can show you where everything is. And then she looks towards Meep. Yes, I can also show you on the dollhouse. It's right here, and she points it towards these stairs. She points inside the dollhouse. The dollhouse, it shows where all of you are. You see little, essentially minis of y'all inside the dollhouse, standing in the exact spots that you currently are in. And then she points towards one of the rooms, with a staircase behind said room, behind said wall. And then Dwalin, you see her. You see her spell books. Sorry, you open her book and you go through it. You see a bunch of cantrips that she's written down. One of them is mending, and you can't quite make out the other two.
Okay,
Sorry, is Frankie back? No, at the moment she is out. Yes, continue.
Well, it's mighty impressive.
Thank you.
I wanted to ask, since, Mr. Grumpy over here is also actually a spellcaster, and
Mm-hmm.
I know that when he's not in a mood, and he does that little chuckle,
Mm-hmm.
where you make fun of an adult to a child, and they hopefully laugh along with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think you would it would be nice to learn. Your father seems to know a lot, and anybody can learn. You know where he kept his books last time you had them?
The last time I copied all of this was down in the library.
Ah, oh, well, maybe we'll take a look down there later.
Thank you. I Can I please ask a favor from the lot of you? And she kind of tries to look towards Astrid. I'm sorry I caused so much harm, but can I please ask a favor?
Aye.
You can ask
we can
the
look
favor. Whether we do it is an entirely different situation.
Of course. If you could please bury our bones out in the garden, that would really help us a lot, and I believe that would set us free. And she looks towards Trilina with almost tears in her eyes, and she asks, "Can we please come with y'all as I can show y'all where? I'll show you exactly where everything is, and I promise my brother and I will be very useful. If we tagged along with you."
That depends on what you mean with coming with. Obviously, you're welcome to travel with us, and if you need, I can move your bones, but you need to specify a little bit more, please.
Yes, sorry, I would like to point out a flaw in your little child-brained logic. You've said that you cannot leave the...
Sorry, Wayne, you cut out.
These little harebrained children are saying they don't know how to leave the buzz, but now they are offering to come with us.
Well, we couldn't leave because the door was locked, and now we can. I'm pretty sure we can. And they try to stick their hand out of the room, and it goes through. See, I can come with y'all, and we can come with y'all and be helpful, and I'll show you the way down, and I will.
That sounds wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you.
And I promise we'll be helpful. I know other spells, and she looks towards Astrid with a little bit of delight, trying to impress you, basically.
Are you sure you could maybe have use for your bones?
I don't think there'd be any use for it. There's nothing much left. It's more now just bones.
Sometimes one needs bones for structural integrity.
Are are you suggesting you'd like to take our bones? They're kind of child-sized.
Always
And
build you new bodies one day.
you can do that?
Wallen looks utterly
My
horrible.
family can.
You see complete joy in her face, and she's just starstruck and flabbergasted. Meep, you wanted to say something.
Why are we all in the dollhouse? How is that possible?
I can't exactly explain it myself. As one would say, it's magic, but I don't exactly know.
And this shows everyone that comes into the house?
Yeah, I think it does.
Can we see any, like, creatures or anything on other rooms?
You see everyone. You see Floof and everyone on top in the basement. You do see something pacing outside, but you can't quite tell what it is. It's just casing the perimeter of the house.
Is it the creepy deer?
You can't quite tell what it is. You just see it just circling the entire house. And then you also see you don't see anything further than that, sorry.
Do you kids know anything about this beast? Where it might be?
I don't know anything about a beast, but I know everybody's down in the basement.
How long have they been in the basement?
It's been several days now, I think. I don't quite know.
Can you take us to the basement?
Of course, I will follow right with you. And she... Well, hold on. I need to ask. Who has taken a liking to Rose, the girl?
Elena's got a very soft spot for kids.
Trillina's got a soft spot, so...
Wallen also has a soft spot for her.
Okay. Between the both of y'all, I will
Prefer
ask...
the frog one.
They're bones.
Between the both of y'all, I will ask, who would y'all like, who would take Rose? As, like, you're not... she's just gonna follow alongside you, basically. I just need to know who.
Take her.
Trillina. Okay, and anyone take interest in Thorn, the small boy?
I will.
Okay, perfect.
Question, can their bones fit in a pillowcase?
Yes, they're very light, so you can put them in a little satchel.
I'm gonna put them in there and bring them along.
Okay, cool, perfect.
I don't have a satchel, so I'm gonna use a pillowcase.
Okay.
Elena's gonna put
Wallen
the
will use
rock
it.
thing.
Hmm?
Sorry?
No,
Wallen
Elena's
will
just gonna-
Sorry, Trillina, what was that?
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Elena's just gonna pick up that little toy frog that was mended.
Okay, and then Dwalin, you were?
Wallen will just make sure we'll carry the actual pillowcase,
Okay,
so Meat doesn't have to.
okay, perfect.
Oh, I also just wanted to go back for that other frog toy and just pop it in the case.
Okay, not a problem. And then they lead the both of you.
Oh.
Yes, sorry, Trillina.
Sorry, one more. I just want to ask the kids if they want anything else to come with them, like any small toys or something, so that it can be outside with them.
As she sees Meep gathering the other toys and stuff, Thorn just smiles and says no. And Rose also says, no, nothing at all, thank you. This is amazing. And she looks towards Frankie with such joy. And how does that body thing work? Can we? Then they just. Can we figure that out later?
Do it anytime soon, but one day when we're back with my family, we can do it.
And then they hurriedly leave the room and go towards this side of the hall, and unlocks a door for you, and hurries over to this corner of the. So let me just bring everybody there. It's over here on this side. And
Dwalin looks at Meep and says no and goes down first.
You're at the back. I don't know what you're talking about.
So they open a little, like, another panel in the wall, and it's the same panel that you, Dwalin, and Meep saw back in the library. It has the same identical inlay of the amber in it. Who has it right now?
I think I still do. I'll put it back in the thing.
You put it in the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And the door opens, and you hear Rose. "Hey, see, this is the way down."
See, I told you guys to get to the basement, you need to go to the attic.
You were right.
And with that, my dear friends, we will end the session.
Dun, dun, dun.
Furthermore, everybody can level up to level 2.
Dwalin gets his valuable pudding.
I
Sorry?
get to
I have
roll
a
a
question.
whole ass d6.
Yes, Frankie.
What would the postal system / service be like in this world?
The postal system.
She wants to mail the bones.
Frankie's. I want to mail the bones to my family, then they can resurrect the children. Well, as reborn thing.
Hold on. I'll answer that question with another question towards another player. Astrid, has your telepaper left? Oh wait, you sent it before. Oh, actually, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I sent it in the bar.
Yeah, you're
The
right.
bar, the hearth.
The hearth. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Well, the way postal systems would normally work here is using telepaper or tele envelopes, essentially, where they would put things in, or they'll write things on envelopes, and they'll write things on letters and papers, and they'll mail it in an envelope as well. Anything that they want to send with it, they'll just put it inside the envelope, and it'll all teleport to said recipient.
But them one envelope at a time.
Sorry?
So she has to mail the bodies one envelope at a time.
No, you get a bigger envelope.
Feeling like they probably don't need the whole body. They just need something that's connected to the soul.
Yeah. But as of right now, you don't have any access to telepaper or envelopes. Being inside
But
this
at least I
house.
can tell the children it can be done when
Yeah.
we find telepaper.
Definitely. But that is where we will end our session. Thank you so much for coming by, everybody in chat. I will definitely go through the chat like I always do after every stream. Thank you so much for coming by. Thank you for following along in the story and just having one hell of a great time with us. Firstly, I would like to thank Lunar Faye. For those of you who may or may not have heard, we did have a little intro song at the very beginning. It was all created by her and her lovely partner. So big thanks to her. All art, or not art, sorry. The little avatar that you see in the top left corner is all thanks to her. And the Oracle Cane has so graciously created my little overlay that you can see in front of you, as well as the little stat cards that you can see. But yes, thank you so much to everybody that has popped by and supported the channel with their views And of course, those of you that are in the stream, well, oh wait, hold on. I forgot to mention at the very beginning, but it didn't really matter. But those of you who joined other streams from Roll Without Trace, you'll had inspiration for this session, which I will actually carry over to the next one because I kind of forgot to mention it. But yes, again, please head over to Roll Without Trace. They stream on Monday and Thursdays. They have an incredible cast of people busy. Then they're doing their own campaign, and they're incredible. They're doing incredible work over there. And you know, this is essentially, hopefully, they've noticed me and kind of take me under their wing. I'm just being hopeful. But yes, please definitely look at their stream on Mondays and Thursdays, and their links will be down below. As for socials and everything else for everybody else, I will definitely put it below. So until next time, in shadows or light, thank you for joining.